everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. It's a late stream. Oh my god, who would have guessed? I think I'm actually gonna try doing a couple of later streams from here on out. Only on Sundays I wouldn't be able to, so it would be an early stream on the Sundays, but the other days I want to try doing a bit of a later one. Because then I see more faces, such as Tara, Salty, Ella, Lapis, and Channy. Let's go. The gang's all here. And I also see Riri in the YouTube chat. Thank you so much for being over on the YouTubes as well. Are we ready to slay a princess once and for all? Because, oh my god, I sure am. I am so ready to be done with this game. Not because I don't like it, I love this game. But I'm like, I've been spending so much time on getting every single, on every single vessel and ending and stuff like that. Yup. Heck yeah. First of all, though, how is everyone doing? And also my water app is telling me to hydrate, so I will quickly obey to my water app. I'm doing really good. I feel very healthy today because I had a I've got like whole grain bread and I put some cheese on it and some ham, and that was really yummy. And then tonight I'm having spinach with tuna and spaghetti. Time to slay Steve the Princess, that's true. To draw some OC trauma, oh heck yeah. Fifth trade paperback of Jonathan Hickman's X-Men. Ooh. Yeah, you really like superheroes, right, Salty? Alright. My water app is happy. Now let's... Boom. Oh. Come on, game. There we go. Alright, we have 3 vessels left in this game. So... there are other ways to die to nature. Okay. There are other ways to die to nature. The den. All right. The den. How do I get her? Okay, I need to get to the witch. No, wait, the beast. All right. We speeding through this. Continues to the cabin. Don't take the blade. Take the blade. Take the blade when the narrator drops it down. What? How can we drop it down though? We literally didn't bring it with us. Do we retrieve the blades or something? I don't think that's it. I'm so confused. How can you... It says when the narrator drops the blade. But we don't have the blade. Don't take the blade. Take the blade when the narrator drops it down. Try to kill her and then give up. That doesn't make sense. I still don't get it. Okay, there's a thingy here. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. So, enter the basement. Continue. Examine the chains. Break you free. Return. She bites. And then... slay. And then give up. Okay. Okay. Proceed to the cabin. Okay, and then we take it. Enter the basement. god. That got me. She's a rat. Rat creature. Oh, we can't hear. Sorry. Why is... Oh. I wasn't... Why was my restream chat being weird? Sorry. Free us from no audio prison. You guys are funny.
So she's cut off our escape.
Oh my god,
Shit.
how long were you
What do we do?
asking for this? In my head. It's funny.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal
Oh my
herself
God,
unless
that's
she has to.
funny.
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want.
This
You
woman.
have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Right, Tara?
Don't ask her what she wants, just slay her. Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. Don't overthink it. She is clearly not. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Okay, so we play dead. I'm pretty sure it said. Or dodging till you can't dodge anymore. No, we play
We're
dead.
playing dead. It's unexpected. It could work.
Objective survive, exactly.
As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you collapse to the ground, feigning death. She lands directly on top of you with her full weight, nearly crushing you into the dirt, but then... silence. Only broken by the sound of your beating heart. It actually worked, didn't it? Only, what do we do to make her leave? Do we just keep playing dead? She sniffs at you, shifting her weight uncomfortably as her face finds yours. Her breaths are hot and oppressive against your skin.
Have you seen my great big eyes? Because they see you, fledgling. They see your heartbeat pulsing in your throat.
Move, now! But it's
Oh
too
my
late
God.
for you to move. Her jaw unhinges, and she swallows you whole. I guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it. You are in a
Okay.
dark and
I don't think this is it. Load. I think they wanted me to wait
This
for her
isn't
to
going
strike.
to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you tighten your grip on the blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep.
Nestle
And the
crunch.
princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you. You're sent sprawling and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness. Look at that. We wounded her. And she wounded us. Bad trade.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery. You collapse to the floor, and she wastes no time before
My God,
pouncing
that
on you in a
scream, though.
flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed,
Wonderful.
blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor. The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was.
Still,
Do better
still
next
would.
time.
Yeah.
I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not dead, we're... But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, we're here. Nice.
You're on a path in the
Yeah, we are. And this time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning.
We are number one. Hey.
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger?
When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you.
Great.
Oh, add
So
time.
you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done.
Okay, give me one moment then. Alright, hello. I have obtained some soup.
Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
And how do you intend to do that?
Thank you.
We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows.
Well, no complaints here. Now hold on. We're not just gonna let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we?
He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
What do you mean you're at soup? I'm buying clothes in a soup store. Proceeds to the cabin.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do. So, we need a plan.
We've already been over the plan.
I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan.
It's a better plan than you had last time.
I don't like this, but I'll try to keep us breathing. The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade. Even if it's not a very big one.
Is no one going to mention the mirror?
Nah.
What are you talking about? There is no mirror.
Exactly.
It's just the
There's
stump
no
and a
mirror.
narrow tunnel that leads to the basement. He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us.
If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
Yes, take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Good. One step closer to ending this.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique.
That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It's so grimy. Maybe we can wipe it clean and finally get a look at ourselves.
It's not gonna work, bro.
You reach forward and wave your hand over the open hole leading to the basement.
What did I say?
See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own. You step forward into the darkness. If there were once stairs leading into the basement,
Oh, Jesus.
there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mould and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs, no entity threatens violence or pleads for
Just
safety.
silence.
Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
Okay. Hey.
Princess leaves your remark unanswered.
Yeah.
See? She knows. We have to be like her. Focused, present, patient.
We're past the point of words anyway. This is a conversation that can only be had with hard steel and sharp teeth.
You put the voices to the back of your mind and proceed down the stairs. The basement is dark
wait to
and
see her.
cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
Ready to fight.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. There, she's about to strike.
I'm so ready to give her 28 stab wounds.
With the near
Hey.
silence
Oh
of
my
a
God,
determined
wow.
predator, the princess erupts from the shadows.
She's no rat anymore.
You're quick to
She
react,
is a
swinging your
lion.
blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment.
See? I told you. We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now.
28 stab.
Her gleaming eyes watch you from the shadows, unblinking. There's fear in them now, but it is a fear wreathed in fury, and beneath it all lurks something far more primal. Hunger. Yes, she knows your strength now, and she wishes to devour it. How unseemly.
I'd like to see her try.
The princess lunges with even more ferocity
Oh
than
my God,
before.
Sans?
Both voices were right. Within that ferocity there is the clumsiness of doubt.
I mean, Sans only has
chaotic
the
dance
thing in
between
one of his
impulse
eyes.
and restraint.
This is
Not
like
a word
if there
is
were
spoken
two
between you and the
Sanses.
princess as you exchange blows in the dark. The glint of bloody claws and fangs, the flash of wet steel. In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your confidence. And yet, for all the wounds you've managed to inflict upon her, you remain at a stalemate. And then you start to lose ground. While your body slows, hers quickens, her wounds mending as she licks the blood of her prey from her dripping maw.
So she really can devour our strength. Can we do something like that? All these wounds are starting to add up.
Nah, screw that. We're not stooping to her level. We'll just have to give this our all, end it in one final hit.
We die if we do that. We have to make ourselves like her. We have to embrace instinct. She shifts towards you, her bloody grin shining in the dark. And then you see it. Your opening.
Let's go.
Take it. Put her down like the mindless beast she is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You hurl yourself towards the princess, your movement too quick, too bold for her to intercept. You bury your blade deep in her chest.
Eat this.
Yes, yes, we're going out in a blaze of glory.
Nature doesn't
What is Mom
have
doing?
glory. This is just death. She howls in pain, retaliating with claws and teeth, desperately tearing, trying to devour you to make herself whole once again. Chunks of your flesh are torn away, feathers and blood and bits of gore splattering to the ground. But your work is already done. No sating of her ravenous hunger will be enough to mend her now. Though her flesh begins to seal itself
Oh my
around you,
God.
she cannot remove your blade from her heart. You and the princess collapse to the floor together, your bodies fused, entwined in a bloody mass of limbs and teeth.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
As the two of you fade, a new emotion creeps into the princess's eyes.
Aww.
Something akin to shame. What have we done? They ask.
I guess that's it. At least we saved the world. Right?
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 He's gone. Everything is gone, except her and us.
It doesn't matter. We won.
The princess's eyes speak again. I'm cold. I don't want to be cold. Hey. Yep,
She's got-
blah blah blah.
I'm begging you. That's
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift
Of a fragile vessel. I've heard this so many times now. And make me forget. Yup. Alright. That is one more indeed. Next up. When you've seen the worst sights, the cage. Okay. We need to get the prisoner. Okay. Must have taken the pristine braille.
Oh, it's been so
checking in
long
on
since anyone's come
you.
down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Haven't decided yet. Tighten your grip.
You're so
Talk.
close. No, this is a...
Oh,
I'm not dropping the blade. Squint.
You stare at the princess. She squints. The two of you
Squint at her even
squint
harder.
even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice.
Oh, okay. This is not. We just squinted back and forth.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Why does it only give us those options? Okay, let's drop it.
thank you. Maybe now we can just...
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
We've talked enough. Examine the chains.
Maybe it's somewhere doubtful.
Okay, check. Save. Right. This is the correct route. Resist her. Or resist the,
Stop that.
resist. Cool. Then how to get Okay, proceed to the cabin. Take the blade. Cool.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement.
You walk.
Sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
She's so cute, though. She's cutie patootie.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you were told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife.
Oh.
Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous.
But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her...
Blah, blah, blah. Trust her.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
Do you think this will work? Interesting that you're only having us remain in place. It's almost like there are very real limits to your power.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The world ends if we fail, right? Her killing us might not be our only failure state, if you catch my meaning.
I don't know where you're going with this. Could you explain?
Yes, explain it.
Sure, I'm insinuating that we could kill ourselves. Ruin this whole thing.
Wow.
You wouldn't.
I'm not afraid of dying. Are you?
A little.
You got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
What you doing, honey?
Thanks.
What you gonna do?
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly
Oh, she's
as
just
she
gonna-
raises the blade to her
She's
throat.
just gonna cut off her throat.
What is she doing?
Sure thing.
She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her
Oh,
own
God.
neck.
No.
I want to
Her
see where this
eyes
is
stare
going.
forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job
She's
for
just
you.
slaying herself for us, yeah.
Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet.
Finally,
Oh.
you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for
Imagine
a long
she's
moment,
still alive
her
after
twitching
that.
eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half wink. Her head
Just
twists
winking.
slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue
Girl,
is
what
not
are you
enough to
doing?
hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free.
Oh, I hope
It
she doesn't
bounces a
start
few
talking.
times before rolling to
Oh
a
god,
stop
I hope she
at
doesn't
your
start
feet.
talking.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. What did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
The princess's eyes stare up at you, dead.
Congratulations. You saved the world.
Wait, we just
So I guess that's it.
win?
What a way
that's
to
just
go.
it?
But she is gone, isn't she?
Hold
I
on one
hate
second.
this. Can we...
De kat had achter de vuilnisbak gepoept. Dat stonk zo.
Oh jee, was het veel?
Ja.
Was het diarree? Oh.
Ik heb dat gepoetst en dat was wat ze stonk.
Oh,
De vuilniszak ligt klaar. Moet je dadelijk echt wegbrengen.
oké.
Voor je gaat eten.
Is goed, ja.
Dan stinkt het hier helemaal.
Oké. Tot morgen. Wait, kom je morgen?
Ja toch?
Oké.
Donderdag.
Ja, oké.
Of niet dan? Moet
Ja.
je het anders van eten?
Ja, klopt, ja.
Ja, dus morgen is
Oké.
het nog wel af en uit.
Oké. Bye bye.
Energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
I didn't mute my stream. You guys had to hear about my cat shitting in Dutch. I muted the game instead of my mic. Well, I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed that. Also, RIP Princess, I suppose? What? Yeah, she shat outside of the litter box.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed
She's a bit
without
of
it.
a sick baby.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door.
Open the door.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved
No.
from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
It's okay, that's
You don't
our
have to
reward
act
on its own.
surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward? This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it.
It's
And
beautiful.
I suggest that you have it. Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Like hell it is.
Yeah, I'm okay with
So
this.
glad you're keeping an open mind. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
Yeah, pretty
That's
happy.
great. Congratulations.
Thank
You've
you.
earned it.
Thank you.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
He's just saying things.
The voice's protestations fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence.
Yes.
Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
And it's a good ending again. Wait, but
No, you stop that. Stop all this nonsense.
do we get the cage?
You really don't want to be happy, do you?
We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
Oh? I mean, I can try.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Yep.
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
I don't have to answer that.
That's all we needed to hear.
You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you
You're a
die.
genocidal
You're
maniac.
a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
The cage. There we go.
You're on a path in the wood.
Chains everywhere. This is different. This is new.
It's worse, is what it is.
We're finally starting to see reality for what it is. This place is a prison, and she's not the only inmate.
You're acting like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence? That by feeling the walls closing in on you, that's exactly what they do.
What a crock of pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet. And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you see? We're already making progress. And what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us?
It leaves you exactly where you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before. I'll spare you my full introduction since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities and not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
Okay. We still have the blade. Oh. Locking away. Yeah, she cut her own head off last time.
She... what? Why would she ever do that? She's not supposed to be suicidal. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. More importantly, if she did cut her own head off, why are you here? You shouldn't have died. You should be enjoying your reward.
Yeah, about that one.
We killed ourselves, obviously. You were insisting that we were happy, but we knew we weren't. We could see right through you. Yeah, what he said. We weren't about to be stuck somewhere being fed non-stop bullshit forever. We want answers. We weren't gonna find them in your fake little paradise.
There are no answers to find. If she was dead, then that was it. That was the solution. All you managed to do was reset the board, and you put the pieces back all wrong while you were at it. This is probably worse for you, if I had to guess.
Ha! So there is a board.
Well, what's done is done, and you're here now. There's no use arguing. Just get to the cabin and settle this. Try not to kill yourself this time.
Can't make any promises.
You stand at the edge of a cliff.
Whoa, that's cool.
An abyss yawns beneath you, empty and endless. The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within. It's like the world itself doesn't want us to reach her.
There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with the missus.
I'm going to pretend you didn't just call her that. Every surface of the cabin is draped in chains.
Hello, Jessica
The air
Star.
filled with the
Welcome
mock bird
in.
song of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal, with hooks dangling from their ends. A fitting cage for a monster, destined to end the world.
Oh my god. the
There's
amount
nothing
of
for you to do
chains.
but step forward into the basement. You already have your weapon. Your objective awaits. And how are we supposed to get to the basement? I don't see a way down. All I see is a mirror. What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the door to the basement.
It clearly serves some purpose, but what? Is there something about us we're supposed to see? Can it be a tool of some kind?
Or is it a distraction? Something meant to confuse us? Can we please stop talking about the mirror? I'd rather not spend more time in this room than I have to. It's creepy.
Approach the
You
mirror.
step out onto the floor. Or what should have been a floor.
Should have been.
Oh.
Yes, unfortunately, you realise too
Oh,
late that there is
Jeebus.
no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of
By
chains
the way, you know what I
suspended over some
realized?
unseen space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly
I
plummeting
freaking realized
through.
that my outro song gets copyrighted
Nothing's
on
solid
YouTube
here,
every
is it? It's all
time.
just a shifting mass waiting for us to
I
drop
am really
our
enjoying
guard.
Slay the Princess.
Your fall is suddenly, painfully
I'm so
halted
close
as
to
rusty
finishing the
chains
game,
pull
like
taut
getting all the
against your
vessels.
skin, their hooks digging into your muscle. You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space. The
So I
glinting
might
of
not
yet
sing
more
the ending
chains
song
merely
anymore.
hinting at its full
But I was
dimensions.
thinking,
You dangle
maybe I
a
should
few
make an
feet off
original
the bare concrete floor.
ending song.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings, you make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you with the stillness of the grave.
Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
Why did you cut your head off?
But you are met with only silence, save for the creaks and groans of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly.
What if the chains don't have to be real? What if they aren't real?
Hey girl, let us out of here.
They feel plenty real to me. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just tell ourselves the chains aren't lodged in all our joints and they'd magically go away, but I'm afraid that's wishful thinking. Well, maybe wishful thinking is what we need. Maybe they're real, but maybe we can cut through them.
Yeah, it worked for
worth a
her
try.
last time, so. Cut yourself free.
You clumsily rotate the blade in your palm, pressing it against the chains lodged in your wrist.
And it slices through them, right?
Right? Right?
Yeah,
What he said. It slices through.
Now hold on. Let's not rush to conclusions. How would that ever work?
Come, skeptic. Come
It
on.
just does?
It doesn't.
Ah.
Maybe the only reason it isn't working is because someone doesn't believe we can do it. They're metal chains, and nothing we've done has worked so far. Maybe if you gave me a good reason to believe we should try again, I'd believe it was worth trying again. But until then, I'm going to believe our eyes. This isn't getting us anywhere. You should believe
yeah,
it because
exactly.
you should. We don't have anything better to do.
Don't be so skeptic, please.
Ooh,
I know that's a
maybe
tough challenge to give you,
they're
but
rusty. He did say they were rusty, didn't he?
He did, didn't he? Alright, I'm game. We cut again.
You bring your blade against the chains again, and this time, you manage to cut into the metal. Its hook remains embedded in your flesh, but your arm falls from the mass of chains, free from the princess's bindings.
Yes! Will you look at that?
That worked.
And why shouldn't the rest be the same then? But before
Oh.
you can make much progress, the princess takes a step forward.
Yay.
As she moves, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows.
The body of the princess is a weird
Oh,
way to
water
describe
time.
a person.
It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage. The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
Just keep going. She's a head in a cage. We're not going to be able to talk our way out of this. The only thing we can do is keep soaring our way to freedom.
Yeah, you cut it off last time. You can't be mad at me.
Mad at you? I'm not mad at you. I know you didn't have anything to do with that. Not outside of your designated role, of course.
The body
Designated
takes
role?
another step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like this. Somebody do something before she kills us. Please. We're stuck here. What are any of us supposed to do? Reason with her? I don't think she's acting rationally. I think she's lost it.
This was all doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Okay. Drop the blade. Let's drop the blade.
You're a step ahead of me. That means you finally get it. I'm happy for you.
The head and
I
body
really
are
am.
separate. Oh yeah, hers.
Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless
Oh,
cycle.
Interesting.
I wake up in chains.
Because yeah, I don't see her head.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward. The pressure on your limbs is becoming unbearable.
You give me your implement. See? You already did that one.
You begin to black out.
I cut myself free.
She's not insane, is she?
Yeah, her head is like in a cage
No,
that
she's-
she's holding.
She's just right. It's all
That's
it's all
quite
been the
cool.
same. The whole time, it's all been the same.
Paranoid, I love you.
We never
the
had
laughs.
a say.
Yeah,
We're
stop
both
walking
going to
forward.
die, and dying won't stop us from doing this again, and again, and again. It would be so much easier if you just gave in with me.
Uh-oh, he's losing it. Yeah, he really is.
She steps forward yet again, and the chains dig into you, your nerves screaming, your heart pounding, your lungs desperate for air.
I don't think we can hold on to you much longer.
How many times will we have to do this? I'm tired.
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? Pop.
You're falling. The world is spinning, and then you hit the ground, your body light in a way that is sickeningly wrong, and roll to a stop, the sound of rattling chains and a heavy thud as the rest of what was once you falls to the ground somewhere nearby. You are unable to take action, unable to defend yourself, unable to even look around as the princess's body steps towards you, one slow rhythmic step after another. It stoops down to pick you up, and then a shadow rises behind the body, blade glinting.
And now, the cut.
It strikes, and it strikes true, and the body drops its cage in pain. They descend on each other in a maelstrom of change and hooks and feathers and blood, fighting their way deeper into the shadows until you're left to witness are the sounds of violence.
See? You only ever thought you were in control. Isn't it so much nicer to let go?
I didn't let go. You ripped my head off.
My body ripped your body's head off. I didn't have anything to do with it. You get it. It's not like you're responsible for what your body is doing to mine now. You and I just watch, like we've been doing since the beginning. Look at us go. Aren't we beautiful?
The movement is
It's all going to come to a head soon. Head. I guess I'll see you next time.
Both hers and yours collapse, their dance incomplete. Blood drips from the princess's mouth, and she coughs. Ahim, ahim.
It's cold, but that's always been us, hasn't it? Cold isn't bad.
Hands. Hands of time will wring my neck.
Something.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Time for the last one. You don't need the world for your happy ending. Alright. Which is probably, okay. The drowned gray. I don't know. Okay, so continue to the cabin. Enter the basement. I'm here to save you.
How many times do...
Examine the chains. Find something to break you free. Nom nom, save her.
Fine.
Yay. Happiness. No.
The blade.
Happiness.
Move.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Smitten. Yep.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even
No,
if you
she's a
wanted
cutie
to
pie.
unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? You'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love
I
and
love
my
you,
own good
Smitten.
nature? Or
You're
would
everything
you
to
rather
me.
believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do? I think I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously
Narrator?
step forward
I love
and
how he said
free
that.
our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't.
No, he would.
I would.
Yeah.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her
Yay!
hand from her Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love
Real.
on our side?
What do we do?
So it says we choose to stay in the cabin.
Let me guess.
There must be
I just
something
want to
you
make you
want.
happy.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
I want you to make me unhappy. Huh. Interesting.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find something else to
Whoa.
want if that makes you happy.
Oh god.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act
I love
like
how her
it's
voice
something
gets
to
higher
you.
pitched. Okay. Clearly something is happening here. What if we don't do anything? Yeah.
Oh, is that really what you want? If you think that would make you happy, then...
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
She didn't like that much.
Well, at least she's normal again.
Normal again? Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught. This is unacceptable.
But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here. As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Oh, but I do.
What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay?
Aww.
You
She's
can't
so
do that
worried
and be
for
okay.
us. She's a Pookie.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
And yet, it's done, isn't it?
It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Don't mind my
Look at our
sacrifice.
beautiful heart girl.
It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
Yes.
The princess,
Now let's kiss.
mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Yay!
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh,
Mate, we're clearly
getting
already in
married.
the cabin.
This is our wedding day.
Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time.
Not that he was eager to divulge that.
Have you never seen
Right
this
on
one,
cue,
Salty?
here's the new guy. Welcome!
Can't say I'm happy to be here.
I don't
Okay,
think
yes,
showing
I
heart
get
was
it.
literal.
You've been here before.
Yup.
That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed
Smitty
in
is the
whatever world you'd
best.
come from, meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
We know that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As far as I'm concerned, that whole conversation is just noise. And I'm stuck on a better question. Where's the other one?
The other one?
Other one?
A certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously quiet.
Yeah, man.
One might even say, absent.
It's your wedding day, bro.
Well,
Like, why are you not
right.
here?
It's a little quiet here, isn't it? Maybe that's one of the rules. Maybe only one bonus voice is allowed to be here at a time.
Bonus voice? I'm just as important as you are.
I'm
Tell
not
him,
saying it's a
Skeptic.
bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first. You're not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
Ooh, we can turn around and leave.
As you foolishly turn to leave the cabin and abandon the world to its ruination, you're... Oh, isn't that convenient? As you turn around, you're faced with
What?
a solid wall. There isn't a way out. It would appear that you're stuck here until you find a resolution to our princess problem.
Yes, it's very convenient, isn't it?
I assure you, I'm just as surprised as you are. Can't you hear the relief in my voice? I wouldn't be relieved if I was the one who set this up. I would have known you were stuck here from the beginning. Look, it doesn't matter who put that wall there,
I know,
because
right?
it's there.
Come on.
The only thing for you to do now is find the princess and, ideally, find your weapon while you're at it. With nowhere to go but forward, you turn back around, leaving the non-existent exit behind you.
Just approach it.
You cross the room, stopping just in front. There is no door. No, there is. That's because
Blah, blah, blah.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. It's...
We're here,
Go
honey.
I don't like things disappearing on us. I don't like how fluid reality seems to be.
Neither do I. And then you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in
Ooh.
fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all.
Yes,
This
it's
place is
wonderful.
nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
Yeah.
No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice, exitless house doesn't mean that she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature.
Am I the only one who remembers how much she changed last time? Does she even have a nature?
That is precisely why she poses a threat.
I don't know, she got weird for a second, yeah, but she didn't change that.
We have to move on. This is a wildly dangerous line of reasoning.
No, you can't just say that and not...
Her voice, gentle and warm,
Ugh.
with an undercurrent
Ugh.
of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Oh,
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
dinner sounds nice. I'm getting
That
hungry,
is
actually.
the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay? And don't eat the food.
Eat the food.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe
What
the
is
room
behind
in
her, though?
warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the centre of the room, the princess seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart.
Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved.
No, no.
That's easy.
No.
Isn't that suspiciously easy? There has to be a twist. There has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened to her
Everything
last
is
time.
not what
She's
it
not
seems.
what she seems.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
You mentioned dinner, yeah.
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright and a
Wow.
shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in.
Is that the
I'm sure you're
smitten with
hungry.
her?
Remember what I said.
Oh, but it looks so amazing, and after everything we've been through, we could really use a break. Are you sure we need to be so concerned?
I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem.
For what it's worth, I generally don't think one should trust strange food that magically appears on a table. But nothing here is exactly what I expected it to be, so make of that what you will.
Eat.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile
I
never
am so
fading.
excited for my own dinner.
The food is more exquisite
I
than
did
you
not
ever
think
could have
that this
imagined.
game of all
You
games would
sample
make me
countless
hungry.
otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue. You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavours you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels.
This really is perfect, isn't it?
It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes
Oh.
across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you. The food is
Can that
good.
be like a
Again,
thing in real life?
You tear
Please.
into golden crispy flesh, Dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with
No.
thick-crusted bread. Sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already. And then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
And so
No.
the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again. The meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. So we had a mediocre meal. It's not a big deal.
That's the trap. It wasn't mediocre at first.
I
It's
think I'm starting to
trending
get the picture
down.
too, yeah.
We're just getting a little sick of it. So what? We just have to try something new. I'm sure we won't be stuck eating the same meal forever. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast, and again you eat. The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing. I am so tired of eating. At least you
Just
still
give
have
it
the
to me.
memory of how good it was the first time,
Ah,
right?
I'm so tired of this.
As the words
Whoa.
leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence, but
Smitten, honey,
maybe
you're
not.
a bit much.
As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Yeah, you just said something you wanted to say.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I
Yup.
think he made this place for us.
Yup.
it all makes sense now. It's him, isn't it? He's making all of this happen. He's the one who's trapped us here. Who? The lovesick one, the one from last time. He's not gone. He's just with her now. He's the shadow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were real chatty last time. Yeah.
Smitten?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response.
No, I saw him smile. That's him.
Regardless,
The
it would seem that
smile.
he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me, but he wants me to ask. Isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do? He says he's tired, and I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
Well, we ate.
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game.
Yeah. Uno?
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Yet another waste of time. Why all the distractions? What are we being distracted from? That's the real game. And I feel like I'm 2 steps behind.
You're overthinking it, mate. I feel like this is just something to do. We might as well try to have some fun. You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
Princess, we should play Undertale together.
And so you start over. Time passes. You play the game. You win. Hey! Will you look at that?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time passes. You play the game. She wins.
Woo!
Oh, I won.
Oh boy.
Guess we can play again.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
It's never
Second
going
George.
to stay fun.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The
Yep.
princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again. The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their
Yeah,
destination.
like whoa. This ending.
Winning and losing
probably
become
my
nothing
favorite
but
so
ends.
far.
And even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish. Till finally,
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
as the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out.
Oh, you're making
Again,
the
the
Smiths
remaining
sad.
flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is so toxic, though.
This is awful.
I think we all know that we're not happy. We just have to admit it to ourselves.
Are you actually happy here?
The princess starts to hyperventilate,
Oh,
her quick
oh,
breaths
sweetie.
punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes. Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
We've eaten, we've played games, now what? Yeah.
I don't know. But we can't do those other things anymore, can we? Maybe we can just spend time
I
together?
know.
Princess
This
smiles.
is probably
as the
gotta
two
be
of you
one of my
wait.
favorite games that I've played ever.
Come on. There has to be a way out of this. This can't be the rest of our lives. This can't be forever. And wait.
We live in a changing world. We know that. Something has to happen.
And wait.
You keep saying that, but we can't wait forever. There is no waiting forever.
And wait.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh, no. Oh, no. The third torch sputters out.
Oh.
The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
The world goes dark. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? Yeah.
I think
Oh.
I'd like to dance under the stars.
Oh.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
No.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Are you okay?
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
No, it feels like an important part of me is gone. But I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick up the pieces.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
What's my sad face again?
Well, we can't sit
Nope.
here forever.
There we go.
That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
We're here for you, honey.
Do you still care about me?
Of course.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad. But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
Here's my
As the
hand,
princess
honey.
steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her
Oh.
mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold and a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that...
You were
end
so
the
distracted you
world?
haven't started drawing yet.
It
Oh
does
no.
if he's telling the truth.
You got this, Lapis.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
It really was just all meaningless blather then, wasn't it?
Think what you will. I'm done fighting. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance.
One of my dreams, right?
And
I'm
then
trying
the
to
two
lose
of you
weight
step
right
out
now.
into the world.
And once I get to my
I think this is
final
the end
goal,
of me.
my mom is
Well, this is
actually
not the
buying
end
me a
of you.
princess dress. I already
hope
have
this
it
was
picked
worth
out
it.
and everything. I'm so excited.
Genuinely.
But it's gonna be a long, long journey.
He's really gone, isn't he?
Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head
I
that
know.
feels
I
like it's finally been
cannot
scratched.
explain how excited I am.
No more shadowy figures yanking at our strings. No more strings.
My
I guess
goal
we're free.
is around
stars are-
75
So beautiful.
kilograms. 75-ish. A quiet moment passes over you.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Let's do it. Oh. Aw, thank you, Lapis. She gently pulls you forward, and the two of you fall into graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts beating in perfect unison. Ah. I was gonna say this is so gay, but we're a straight couple. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move. A soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, and your arms stretch to their limits. Only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever. Here come the onions.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
She's gone.
And there
Where
she
did she go?
goes.
Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now? But it feels so bad.
You're right.
Okay, blah blah blah. You've grown. Yes, I have. Well, I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's the end of this. So I'm gonna attack you.
My roots.
Nope, doesn't work. Okay, how about destroying ourselves? Nope, not
There's
again.
nowhere
Not.
for you to be.
I thought it would work. That's it. We don't get anything special. No special extra thingy. That's just it. Okay, that does bother me a little bit. I was like very excited getting all the vessels and then unlocking some extra ending kind of thingy. But, you know, this is fine too. I know, right? Yeah. I really love that one. All right. Well, we have finished the game. And it's just in time because we have pretty much reached the 2-hour mark of streaming. Let's go. Okay, I do need to eat now. I have to go eat. Wait. Have to go pee or eat something. No, wait, it's have to record or maybe pee. Have to go sleep and eat something. I mean, I don't need to go sleep, but yes, definitely eat something. And sadly, because it gets copyrighted, I'm not gonna sing my outro song. Or at least, maybe it's just the instrumental. I'll sing it a cappella. And we'll see what that does. Okay. As always, if you know the a cappella version of the song, feel free to sing the a cappella version along with me. If you don't know the a cappella version of the song, feel free to dance along with me. And if you do know the a cappella version of the song, but you don't want to sing, then feel free to sing along anyway. A cappella should be fine, I hope so. Anyway, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you all, I'm finally fulfilled. My day's brighter than it was before. Thank you all, I'm finally fulfilled. So fun being here, but must now disappear. And I have to go sleep eat something. With sleep by me, what you do all night. Now with the heavy heart I sing a melancholic very goodbye. Thank you all, I'm finally fulfilled. My day's brighter than it was before. Thank you all, I'm finally fulfilled. So fun being here, but must now disappear, and I have to record and maybe pee. So stream has sadly come to an end. I think I found some loving friends. I wish you could stay forever with me. Thank you all, I'm finally fulfilled. My day's brighter than it was before. Thank you all, I'm finally fulfilled. So fun being here, but must now disappear, and I thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. La 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 la. My heart, it's finally fulfilled, and mine is brighter than it was before. My heart is finally fulfilled. So fun being here, but must now disappear, and I thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. La 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 la. Yay! That was the a cappella version for you guys. You should ask Corey to remix it or make another version. I was thinking about it. Either a remix or like an original ending song. Like that could be cool. Aw, thank you so much, Jessica. The same goes to you. This was wonderful to watch. +1 and subscribed. Aw, thank you. And you will get your princess dress. I really hope so. Also, thank you for watching on YouTube. I also stream over on Twitch. I'm trying to reach partner. My fingers are crossed. And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for being here. Remixes are copyright free, pretty sure. I don't believe all of them are. Like, if it's still the same vibe or something, or like, if it's too similar, then yeah, no. But we'll see. For now, though, that was accidentally the karaoke text. Where is it? Oh, there it is. All right, let's go and raid. I think my friend Spork just went live, and we always love raiding Spork.
Earth.
Oh, and she's doing a haunted movie day, so she might have raid alerts off, but just spread the love. And yeah, she's watching a little free domain horror movie. So if you guys are interested on horror movies from like way back, like even before Saw and everything, then definitely stick around. This is only on Twitch, by the way, not on YouTube. Neato, yeah. All right, my Discord is in the Twitch chat. Actually, I should put it in my YouTube chat at some point. And also, the raid message is in the Twitch chat. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. And shut up, advertisement. But it's time to go. All right. Stay cozy, everybody. Bye.